When I was attacked, I was 20 years old. I was in school. The day that this happened, it was only the second day of classes at the University of Kentucky. I knew that I had two options. I could either crawl into a hole and not come out, or I could, try to help others. And I chose the helping others. As far as going through the whole process of talking to a police officer and talking about what happened, my experience was okay, but I knew that for Evansville and for this community, it could be better. And so that's why Holly's House was even thought of. That's why Brian Turpin, who is the detective with the Evansville Police Department, came up with the idea that Evansville needed this and got me on board. And he said, we need your help to create this. Holly's House is in existence to provide a safe reporting location for victims of intimate crimes, domestic violence, sexual assault, or a child victim of child abuse, child sexual abuse, child neglect. They can actually come to Holly's House and be interviewed, and it's a one interview process. You don't have to talk to the prosecutor's office, the police. You're talking to a trained interviewer that makes you feel comfortable. You feel at ease here, and you can get more information from victims, which leads to better cases, which leads to perpetrators being put in jail and off the streets, and our communities are safer. Every victim of an intimate crime deserves a safe place to be interviewed. When I was attacked, there really wasn't a whole lot of services available for victims. When you come to Holly's House, you have all those resources available to you. You can come and talk to people at the Rape Crisis Center. You can come and talk to an advocate here for you. I wished that I had had that. Holly's House also works proactively to try to prevent intimate crimes from happening. So we provide trainings or bring in trainers to actually help train the community and professionals that work with victims. Through our conferences and trainings and educational sessions, that's what we're hoping to do, is actually prevent intimate crimes from happening in our community. The Jefferson Award came at a very interesting time in my life. It was the time of my attacker's execution. The Jefferson Awards helped to get me through a really hard time that otherwise I don't know how that would have turned out. I don't know if Holly's House would be here. I don't know if I would be here. So yeah, it affected me greatly to have that positive thing to focus on. Really, Holly's House was a dream. It felt like a dream. It felt like something that maybe would never happen. It was, 4.5 years in development. We weren't really sure whether it was going to work or not. And, since I won the Jefferson Award, Holly's House has worked. We've served over 400 victims since we opened in 2008. If I can do one thing for people, it's to let them know that bad things can happen and there's life after it does. Surviving is not going on and building an advocacy center. Surviving a crime or a tragedy like I did is living a happy life. What happened does not define you. It's part of you, but it does not define you.